Fellow hobbyists, collectors, and prey heads alike, it is currently Wednesday, which you know what that means. It is time for yet another review right here on Predator Collectibles. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'm your host, Glenn Taylor, and we take a look at anything underneath the Predator franchise, from action figures, comic book statues, prop replicas. And on today's review happens to be a brand new review from the company Kotobukiya. They're a company based out of Japan. They currently, at this moment of this recording, they don't have the Predator license, or at least I don't think they do. But the last current wave of Predator figures that they did was these Chimasutas, and they are actually kind of a little bit small. But this particular figure happens from Predator 2, and this is from that scene where Michael Harrigan is dangling off of a rooftop in one of the buildings, and just as he grabs the P2 disc out from the wall, cuts City Hunter's hand off, giving him a free fall all the way down until he finally hits a pipe that saves his life and then crashes into a nearby bathroom. But let's rewind. And it's this particular pose right here that they decided to go ahead and make this into a full-sized statue or figure. Now, pretty much what I can see from this packaging is that it's pretty neat on how they're able to package everything in this one particular scene, and it does give you the layout of what you're going to get. Pretty nice, good, vacuum form packaging. And on the back, it gives you all the waves that you're going to see out of this line. So you have what I currently hold in my hand, mini busts, and other characters from the film. So that's pretty cool. So I think at times like this, this is a mint in box. This is no creases, no crevices or anything. I do already have one of these. So since this is a duplicate, let's go ahead and get him out of the box. Now that he's free from his vacuum formed prison, I do love the statue as far as its sculptability and everything that gives you. I love things like this that give you a diorama that pertains to a certain scene from a film or an action. I really do love this a lot as far as the sculpt and the pose. However, I don't particularly like the paint. I think the paint is way off, not very detailed. This figure was released in 2005. This is only 2018, so I do believe that they probably could have done a much more better job on the paint. His paint details on the head is not all there. It seems to be only but lines where it's black and brown, and that's it. You don't get the nice, good gold, yellows, or anything like that. So I guess you gotta get what you pay for. These were kind of cheap when they were released, but they also have the green blood. That seems to be kind of gooped on as well. So it's the paint job is definitely not at par. It's more subpar in my opinion. But the sculpt is there. The brick layout, everything for the building is there, the pipe is there, and there's even blood on the bottom of the base where he's bleeding from his hand. So the hand is missing from where Michael Harrigan cut it off. I really do like this figure. I just think the paint job could be a lot done better. Now, believe it or not, there is a stealth version or cloaked version of this figure, and we're going to look at him right now. Again, I think this particular figure, because it's 100% cloaked and translucent, is far better than his painted brother. I really do like the fact that they kept the green blood at the bottom of the base, but this cloaked Predator, as far as I can tell, is again 100% translucent resin to give him that cloaked ability for when he goes invisible. I like this preferably because there's no paint job. It was one simple cast out of translucent resin, so there really wasn't necessarily a need for paint. I think that's probably why I prefer this over the painted version, because they simply just did it one cast, played them on the diorama, and that was it. You were done. So in my opinion, this is a pretty standardized Chimasuta based figure from Kotobukiya. It's simple, but at the same time it was very subpar. I really hoped they would have done more with it. Some of their other figures are actually done, in my opinion, a lot better, and I'll do more reviews sometime next year because this is currently November. I will try to see what I can do to squeeze in more of these if you want to see them. So leave me a comment down below what you think of this particular figure or statue. Do you think that it could have been better? Do you would like to see more of these figures in the future videos? As you can see from the backdrop, I did change it. I also took the autograph out of its current gold frame. That was ugly and ridiculous. Can't believe I put it in that gold frame. But I figure I just put it right there where it belongs. As you can tell from this one right here, this is the Ultimate NECA Predator 2 City Hunter figure. I will be reviewing that next week. So make sure you keep it right here at Predator Collectibles. Make sure you share this video on all social media platforms. It helps the channel a lot. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and also make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well as bell notification for where all videos are uploaded. I greatly appreciate your support on this channel. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next week for this review. Happy hunting.